Three words to describe this past week on our renovation project: progress, dust, and hiccups. Let's start with progress. Look at this. Oh my goodness. It's less like a roller rink and more like a kitchen. They set the cabinets last week. It's very, very cool. Oh, it was amazing. And the crazy part is the project plan said they were going to be working on drywall and the paint. So let's take a step back and I'll explain to you everything that was done in the past week. So last week was, in fact, drywall and painting. So they did complete all the drywall in the bathroom, in the laundry room, and of course took care of all of the work on the ceiling, which meant a lot of dusting as well as filling in all the holes and just making sure everything was super smooth and ready to go for the painting. Now you might remember this room was full of materials. The cabinets, the drywall, it was wall-to-wall materials. So the process they used was to start by painting the kitchen. And after the kitchen was painted, they set most of these cabinets so that they were basically out of the way. Then they could complete painting the living room, the dining room, which used to be that buttery kind of a color, and now it's that real light iced gray color that looks really fabulous. And they completed most of the painting in the office as well. Loving this stunning dark color. This used to be that mushroom brown. It was definitely dated, so this is going to look fantastic. So clearly they knocked out so many things last week. It's really impressive, and it gets me more excited every week. By the way, installing cabinets is so loud. Now, I mentioned all of the drywall work they did this week as well, and that involves a lot of sanding. It's necessary, it looks great, but my goodness, does it create a lot of dust. So my friend Wilson and I have been wandering the house aimlessly every day, just dusting every single surface we can, vacuuming every couple of days, just trying to stay on top of it. And look, we knew it was going to be like this. This is a very open floor plan. It's a large project. We knew there was going to be a lot of dust. But if you are embarking on a project like this, always build in some budget for the cleaning, the carpet cleaning, maybe some professional cleaning, duct cleaning, because you're going to need it. Yeah, there were a couple of hiccups, things that showed up that weren't quite right. But wow, do I have a great story about how our contractor solved the challenge we had with our bathroom. So just a couple of things that happened this week. This is the right cabinet, but the wrong color. Strange thing is that it's just an extra piece that showed up. The new one will be coming in next week. So just something that they'll have to address when the new cabinet comes in. One of these things is not like the other. Easy fix. That panel will just need to be switched out, which is kind of a goofy little thing that showed up. And a quick bathroom vanity story. So the panel in the middle was what we had chosen for the bathroom vanity. And the contractor came back and said it was out of stock. They didn't know when it would be back in. Now, if you look at the tile we have picked up and the countertop, and you don't have the paint here, but this was really what I had my heart set on. I love that bright blonde color. We had these other options, just felt a little bit too dark. So we all said, we'll go back, sleep on it, see what we think. The team came back the next day with a great solution. They're actually going to be taking cabinets and basically custom designing a vanity. We get the same drawer structure. We'll have the same space underneath, actually a little bit more. The seams will be all covered up. So I was so relieved and really appreciative that they came up with that solution so that we can still keep the project on time and I can still get that gorgeous blonde oak wood in this bathroom. So there we are. We are over a month in, a lot of great progress, a couple of oops along the way, and a lot of cleaning we still have to do. But that's okay. Fuck that, my friend. Right, Wilson?
I'm sorry, Wilson! Wilson, I'm sorry! I'm sorry!